Xin chao, what's up everybody? We're over in, I don't even know what district. We've been walking around for a couple hours today. We're over in District 3 again. We're at a little area. I don't know that we've walked around, but we're gonna figure out if we walked around it right now. So durian and durian exporting has become a really hot thing. I think durian tastes like shat, but people seem to really like it. It's getting exported a lot to China right now. There's like a whole durian export race between like Vietnam, I think Malaysia, one other country, Thailand maybe, where they're all trying to export as many durians to China as they can do. I just never liked durian. I don't think it tastes good. Like I can get past the smell, but it tastes like it smells. Like I was all about trying it because you know I'd seen Bourdain. And when I first came to Vietnam, I'm like, what is he talking about? This does not taste like a custard. It tastes like shit. And that's what it tastes like to me, like a fart. It tastes like a really bad fart. So let's take a look down this little private area here. See what we got going on. We love these private little street corners. Never know what's gonna happen down here. Got a little com-tom area down here. So a little like pork and rice, chicken and rice, fish and rice, whatever kind of whatever with rice you want. Nice little restaurant over here, a little pho. There we go. Looking for more stuff back in the corner. Hello, Jonathan Carey. How are you doing, bud? We're walking down a Vietnamese alley right now in the middle of a local ward in District 3. We got a guy over here doing some home improvements. They're putting some new electrical in, putting some new plumbing. As you can see, we were talking about this earlier on the live stream. This is kind of what everything is built out of in Vietnam. They're built out of these like orange bricks with a bit of a spackle. So like every wall is just those hollow orange bricks everywhere. So this same house right here is built of those hollow orange bricks and then just covered with a thin layer of concrete. It's wild the way they do stuff. And then this would be a local store for the neighborhood. So this guy is like, if you need to buy some phô mai, if you need to buy a beer, if you got to buy a case of beer for a family holiday, if you need to buy cleaning supplies, this is the guy where you come buy that in this area instead of having to go all the way to a grocery store. And that's how they've done grocery store and like small convenience stores for 50 years in Vietnam. You know, like Circle K and all this stuff is a more modern thing that's come to the towns. It really used to all be, that was where you would get everything at in these like little sub-cities, these little sub-areas of each part of these districts. I've been here for 5 years. I've lived here for 5 years. We got a little haircut place down here. I don't know what this is. Oh, they sell like the wood carver. Probably the husband's in the carving wood. A couple hair salons back here. You never know what you're going to see. We're really in a Vietnamese neighborhood. You're not going to see any expats down here. There's not going to be any expats living down here. These are generational houses that have been here. With multiple family lineage down the line. You know. Vietnamese don't like to waste money on stuff they don't have to. Like rent, they'll just live in the family house, you know. Yeah, this is more so how you live on their like local income, where they maybe make a bit less. This is how you do it, you know. You could probably find an apartment here for $80 a month, $100 a month. Something really, really cheap. Little daycare over here. Little nail shop back here. boy. Chilling at the end of the block. Oh, now we're over to the river. Oh, it pumped us out at the river. What do you know? Cool. Huh. Where are we? Shit, I can't tell where we're at. We're in District 3. Let me see here. Let's walk across the street. See where we're at. You need to keep going. I'm not needing you to stop for me like I don't know how to cross the street here, woman. We're deep in D3. Huh? Let's walk across the river. I think we gotta walk this way. Yeah, those bricks are all made of clay. Those orange bricks, but that's what every building's made out of here is orange clay. So this is what it is. I don't know if we walked this before. I don't even know where we're at still. Lately we've been just trying to find new areas, so I just go where I think I haven't walked. We're in District 3. We're at like all the beer clubs along the river. I think we're pretty far down. Pretty far away. Oh, my back's getting me today. We've been walking around a lot, so it's catching up to my body. I think this way. We should be able to see Landmark 81 soon. And then we can just walk towards Landmark 81. Should be. It should. Remember, I'm saying should. All right, we're back. We'll see where we go around this corner. I don't know how far down we are. I think Funan's around here somewhere too if we go somewhere. We're deep into District 3. We walked quite a ways today. Huh. Well, let's see what's over here. We keep walking. On this channel, we walk. We walk. How's everybody doing today? The chat? Why is the chat not talking on YouTube? Is the video audio good on the YouTube? Or is it down? Usually we don't have nobody chat for a minute ever. Usually the chat's so fast I can't even read it. Well, if you didn't know, we're live streaming back on YouTube, guys. So we've got over 40,000 people watching a typical live stream now. So you're really missing out if you're not hitting the subscription bell and then to all. People seem to really be enjoying the live streams. We're adding people from all over the world every day. So it's really been a lot of fun. So yeah, check out the live streams. Crystal, good. Very nice. I know I'm doing some talking. So these are all beer clubs. Here's a rooftop beer. It says it has Vietnamese craft beer, but that's not for us today. We're walking today. We're healthy people. Beautiful along the river here, right? I always want to live along the river. Like, our intention was to move somewhere in District 3 on the river. But you want to know the problem here? It's the traffic. The traffic never stops here. It's 24/7. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hey, big boy. Where are you going, bud? Are you a cute boy? You an old guy, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you old guy. But the traffic here, it never stops. Like, it just never, ever stops, dude. Oh, this guy's with the dogs. Do you know what I hate more than anything in life? Off-leash dog people. This is my hatred and passion in life. Is off-leash dog people, because none of them have trained dogs, and they all think that their dogs are like super highly trained, and they're all like think they're the dog whisperer. when like that's never the situation. I deal with them every day at my at the place I live. A lot of off-leash dog people. And I'll tell you something, if you got a dog and your dog does not listen to commands, if you can't heal your dog from running at another group of dogs off-leash, and if they can't stay on command, you have no business ever taking the leash off your dog's collar, ever. And the amount of people that have that kind of mastery over their dog is less than 1% in the entire world. So, to put it bluntly for you, don't take your fucking dog off leash with peace and love. That's my dog leash rant. Unless you have complete control over your dog, just don't do it. And if you are going to take your dog off leash and you don't have control over it like that, be prepared to take a risk of getting hit by a car every day, jumping down some fucking well they don't see, or eating some shit that's going to kill them. You're taking huge risks because you don't have control over your dogs. And then you'll be crying when your dog's fucking dead and hit by a car. But guess what? Your dumbass didn't have control over your dog. Should have never been off leash. Period. People that don't pick up dog poop too, you're terrible. You should be taken out with peace and love. People that don't clean up their dog shit are piles of shit. You're a piece of shit yourself. I deal with people like that live in my apartment now too. I yell at a guy every day. Never picked up his dog shit once. Lets the people that work, that clean up the grounds at the apartment pick up his dog shit. I call him a piece of shit to his face. He doesn't say a word to me. Like, who are you? Who do you think? I said this to his face. I go, who do you think you are, dude? You think you're better than everybody else to where you don't have to pick up your dog shit, but we all have to pick up our dog shit? You're not the king of fucking this building, bro. And you're not the king of Vietnam. Like, how dare you even think that you're better than anybody here? And especially better than the staff. Pick up your dog shit, motherfucker. The guy just looked at me like, what? And I was like, yeah. You've probably never gotten told in your life that you're a piece of shit, and I bet you are in more areas in your life too. How long do you think $100,000 will get you in Vietnam? You could do $15,000 a year. So $15,000 a year divided by 115. 5 years, 6 years, I would reckon. They are not getting paid to pick up anyone else's poop. There's no one that's getting paid to pick up that guy's shit. Your responsibility is to pick up your own dog's shit, period. There is no ifs, ands, and buts between it. If you don't pick up after your dog's shit, you should be shot in the head and put out to pasture with peace and love. I kid. I'm joking. Not really, though. See, as you can see as we walk down here, it's coffee bar, beer hall, coffee house, beer hall, over and over. Hey, this guy's a good dog owner. Keep your dog on its fucking leash. This place looks nice. HOA May. HOA May. I would live there, but I bet you it looks like all coffee houses. I think H Cloverleaf A May. HOA May. I think is the name of it. Another nice apartment over here, like a nice house. These houses cost about 20 million, 23 million. We looked at a bunch of them. I looked at one right over here. I've looked at houses just like this. They're fucking loud though, bro. The neighbors got roosters on the fucking roof. They're playing karaoke music. It's somebody's birthday every other day. It's not very enjoyable unless you're into super loud noises. Oh, there's a bar up top. So there's a bar way up on the top of this Hoi May. Hoa May. It looks really nice. This is a good spot to come drink, but you need groups of people. This is not a place where you can come drink by yourself. Like, you gotta take a whole group of, like, friends with you. Or, like, a group of your Vietnamese friends. In my opinion. There's another expat over here. I've seen 2 expats down here. You can get cheap down here, like I said, so you can live very affordably down here. I think Funan's around here somewhere too. So like Funan is, I think, on the other side. I'm almost positive this is Funan over here, if we walked over here. Nobody uses the parks. They use the parks at 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. No time during the day. Vietnamese are terrified of the sun. They don't mess with the sun. No sun for the Viets. They don't do sun. Oh, what a really nice day. Now it's turning into a really good day. I like exploring new areas. That's Funan across the street, I'm almost positive. So this is fun. Like, there's a big possibility to live here, but I just can't get past the noise. Like, I need to be able to put my head on my bed at night and have absolute quietness. And you cannot achieve that in these neighborhoods. It's just not possible. The houses aren't soundproof. They're all built with those orange bricks. It seems like it'll all be fine at first, but then you move in, dude, and you get your neighbor that's fucking singing karaoke at 3 a.m. every single night, doesn't care, rude as shit, and it drives you up a wall into madness faster than you can say madness. Like, it will make you go literally insane, dude. And you have no control over it. Like, Vietnamese don't handle complaints well, and if you do complain, they don't change their behavior. They're just gonna do whatever they want. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. Cafe 68's right over the bridge. How do we get over the bridge? We're so far away from a bridge jump. I don't think they'll let us sit in there. We'll go over there though. We'll cross the street. On the bridge crossing over here, we'll go left. How many days a year it rains? I don't know. Somebody check. Can somebody check how many days a year it rains in Saigon? I would say half the year, at least 100 days. But there's so many nice houses to rent around here. I've looked at them, but like I said, the problem is always sound. There's another expat up here, bro. I don't know. There's a lot of expats living over here. I guess they're moving to Funan, huh? That's a white guy, right? I can't tell. Looks like a white guy. Oh no, it's a Viet guy. My bad. Viet Q, maybe? He doesn't look pure Viet. F? 150. It shouldn't be F'd. Why would we be F'd? Everything's good. The connection's good. Shouldn't be F'd at all. $150 days. My initial guess was 150, but I backed it down to 100. Man, there is not a bridge for a while. We're gonna do a lot of backtracking. A lot of backtracking, but that's okay. We have nothing else to do. All right. We're going to get across the street up here. I know we can cross up here on the left. It's a while down here, though. It's a while down here. There's a pagoda with the religious symbol. That's not the Nazi symbol. It's also a monk symbol. Yeah, keeping your feet dry. Getting trench foot is a big deal. That's why we carry 2 pairs of socks with us and dry our feet, and always take care of my feet. My feet are my money makers. You know, my whole channel is really based on walking around, so can't mess up the feet. Man, there is not a bridge even up here around the corner. Fuck. Why is there not a bridge? I didn't know. I don't remember there not being a bridge for this long. Whoever planned this out, genius. You want to know why there's not another bridge here? I can tell you why. Money. That's it. Just money. And they didn't want to spend money on that. Probably some guy wanted to build his mansion bigger. Allegedly, but that's one of the problems in Vietnam. Man, there's not a bridge for like another kilometer. How do you get across? That makes no sense. It's just bad planning, dude. That's why there's always, so it goes hand in hand why D3 always has traffic. That's because you got these streets that only go 1 lane each way, and then you've got a mile or 2 between crossings. I mean, what is this? Dude, there's not a bridge for another mile for real. Huh? It's almost a joke. And it's literally all money too. There should be bridges all around here for walking across. All, like every half mile. Like in Singapore and stuff, but it is not gonna happen. Ever. This will look like this for 100 more years. And the trash will be here and it'll continue to grow. Hello, Texas. What's going on, Texas? Here's another school over here. I think this is trade school too, if I remember right. Another trade college. All right, I'll turn the camera on once we get across this bridge. That's another mile up here. All right, so as we were walking along the river here in District 3, we stumbled upon Pasture's new location. It's my first time here. It's actually super nice. There's nobody here. Not a lot surprising that there's really nobody here because it's the middle of the day. And this isn't quite like a tourist area, so like, I think it's eventually gonna do well. It's a great location. I mean, it's beautifully set up. The steel beams look phenomenal. Like, of course, great service as usual. So like, the place is really nice. I mean, it's always really nice, but the design on this bar is better than all the other places. It's like really nice, like the one in D1 over by Bintan Market. So as far as I'm recommended, Pasture is the best craft beer in Saigon, and they have the best staff and they have the best service. So if you're looking for a great place to get a great draft beer in Vietnam, come to Pasture, and if you're walking around District 3, come to the location here. Absolutely fantastic.